One major thing that these questions have been addressing is how mean and median change. And we're going to take a look at one more, as well as seeing what happens to mode. Now, when I say how do they change, it could be a variety of things. Correction of an incorrectly recorded score, the addition of a score, a new score put in, deletion of a score, things like that. What about if we add the same amount to all the scores? What about if we give all the same, the percent increase? Or what if we only increase the highest score? So we're going to look at a very small set of data with 5 scores and find the mean, median for both and the mode as well. For all, sorry. So for this original case, and then looking at these 3 changes, we'll look for mean, median, and mode and make some comparisons in terms of how things changed. So we're going to have to put that or data in order to find the median. So we'll just do that first to put things in order. So in order, and the median is going to be, since this has an odd number of scores here, we could add 1 to the number of scores and divide by 2. Now, recall that if we know that this is a population, that'd be a very small population, but it could happen, then number of scores would be abbreviated by a capital N, and if it was from a sample, with a lowercase n. Well, in this case, that number of scores is 5. So it's going to be the 3rd score. That's going to make it, for the original set of data, 2. But first off, finding the mean. Well, our total of those original 5 scores, now that we've put them in order, is 15. And so dividing that by 5, we've got a mean of 3. I already said that since the 3rd score, we've got 5 scores, the 3rd score is going to be the median. That's this 2 right here. And the mode, the only thing that repeats is the score of 2. Now, if we increase all the scores by 1, here's what we have. And the new total is going to be 20. So still dividing by 5, we've got a mean of 4. The 3rd score is still going to be the median, so that is 3. And the mode, again, the only repetition is of those 2 3s. So the mode is also 3. So if you increase all the scores by 1, mean, median, and mode, I'll go up by 1. That is not particular to this set of data. And we could be adding a different amount, or we could be subtracting the same amount from each score, and the same thing would happen. The mean, median, and mode would all change in the same way, which is how did we change the scores? By adding or subtracting the same amount for all scores. Now, increasing each score by 40%, 40% is 0.40. So we would take 0.40 of the score and add it to the original score. If you combine those like terms, that's the same as multiplying them all by 1.4. So our 5 new scores are going to be as follows. Give you a moment if you'd like to check that. That's going back to this column here, multiplying them all by 1.4. And so our new total, we've got 21. Divide that by 5, we should get 4.2, I believe. Yes. The median is still the third score. And since that is the same as the second score, that's the only places we have repetition, then 2.8 will be the mean and the median. So when we increase by the same percent, same percent increase, mean, median, and mode experience the same percent increase. And this also is regardless of the set of data and the percent increase that I chose being 40%. Well, it could have been 50%, could have been 33%, could have been 97.5%. It wouldn't matter. Now, if the only change to the original was to add a certain amount, in this case 5, to only the highest score, we're still going to have 1, 2, 2, 4, and 6, but my highest score will be 11. And the new total is going to be 20. So the mean will be 4. Whereas the median and mean, the third score, we're still using the third score for the median. That's the 2. And 2 is the only score that repeated. So both the mean and the median, both the median and the mode compared to the original set of data, they have not changed. So increasing the highest score only increase the median. Increase the mean. And here it's a little tougher to make promises regarding changes in data for the reasons I mentioned at the beginning. You might get the median to change sometimes, and it might change more. But generally speaking, mean is the one that is affected or affected more.